Hey everybody, what is happening? Isha, I am back with one of my Madden 16 Ultimate Team player reviews. We've got the Team of the Week, Matt Stafford. See right here, we're looking at the stats. We're going to have 68 strength on him with 79 speed and 86 acceleration. 86 acceleration, it's not, it's decent. It's not great. You're obviously not going to be running around with the guy though. He's a pocket guy. He's going to have 68 carry, so we'll see how that works out. But the 99 throw power is really what we're looking at here. Is the 99 throw power is the big thing on that. And then you look at the accuracy, of course, on the card, and he's going to have 96 for the stamina, but the accuracy is going to be a 93 short with 95 mid ball and then 94 deep, man. So it's come out here. I like to run the swings, kind of get into that mixed up offense, just kind of like it softens the guys up. It sometimes gets the users to chase out here. So as you see, we're gonna get that out. Obviously, all the ranges are pretty much good. That 94 deep ball, I'm looking forward to checking that one out. Obviously, so here we go. Here's a shot at this one, and we plant that thing right on the money, man. That is a superb pass right there, and on a rope. He's not hanging them up there too much. When you see the guys, man, when they're ready to be open, you're gonna, he's gonna make it really fast getting there. Unfortunately, there I hold that one. I had two guys underneath, but I locked in on the deep guy. But the thing with that one, he's getting sacked, not taking a fumble. I'm trying to show pretty much everything here. I've got like 5-6 games, something like that. But you would see what we can do. Trying to get him in a decent amount of ranges and stuff like that. And so we got this one, and unfortunately, that's a bad read. He puts the ball where I asked him to put the ball on that play. I could have threw that one earlier in the break, but I didn't. But the safety broke on that one, so even though it's a pick, I'll take the blame on that. So as I say, you'll see a little bit more of the swings. Obviously not a big deal in there, but this one is more of a throwaway out there. The user's kind of in the area, but the release on that one, a guy coming in, I can still get rid of the ball pretty quick. I don't really notice any of those slow Marino type, releases with the guy. I can hit the sides, pretty fast when I want to watch some of them outs or any of those type of things I do. But again, that deep ball right there, jeez, man, that's just on a rope though. And that play. Just loving that play, man. I might put that one up into one of my next books here, man, just to update it because it's not actually in the original free ebook. And we see we're rolling out there, and again, he's on the run with that one, and still throwing that one pretty dang good there. If he would took too long there, that would easily would have broken up. So again with a nice throw, rolling out here. So there's enough speed to move around efficiently. Again, he's not going to be a running quarterback, but he does get from side to side just fine. And you see, I threw back across the field after rerouting that guy, and that throwing power there was real. So it's really holds up. It really shows up. It's definitely noticeable if you're, because a lot of guys were already at like 95, maybe 96, but typically in that mid range in there if you're lucky. And this guy blows that away. Like a play like this right here. Oh, sorry, there's a different one in there. But on some of the slants and all that sort of stuff, not going to be a huge problem with him if the window's good. And on the bombs, I'm hitting guys in stride. That's the big thing. Hitting the guys in stride. That's what I'm looking for, what I really want to do. I'm not trying to throw the jump ball like some of the guys do. Just, one-on-one coverage, throw it up. I know it works, but they did nerf that a little bit too, though, for some of the guys who like that. I mean, I still get beat with it on occasion, but you notice it is a little bit weaker, as it should be. It shouldn't be that OP, as they had it before. But come back out. We got that motion pump, and again, got a fast enough release. Took the hit there, but managed to get the ball away. That's kind of the stuff you're also looking for in here. And again, and there's that play I'm talking about, dude. Just it's great. It's great. So again, and his deep ball is perfect. It's on the money. I don't think he really misfired for me in all the games I've had him yet. So. Everyone's going to have limited different results, but, until I can see what other people are doing with theirs, I couldn't tell them what the problem is, but for me, the guy is on point when I'm asking him to do, whether it's mid-range check and all that. So far, so good, I'll say. Here we go in that pump again. I've got X coming across here, and this one I float up, and I'm going to have to eat on that one also, take the blame on that one, because when I switched on to Marshall, I like to pull down a little bit. I'm trying to get the, that jump animation in front of the guys. That way I don't get to catching traffic, don't have to worry about getting hit there. But unfortunately, I undercut it just enough to where I couldn't get to the ball afterwards. So, it was real close. It would have been a jump ball. Otherwise, I think I should just left it the way it is. So, we come back around, and let's see what here we got. The Y, we got A coming up, a lot of time. So we can roll back out with him. He's kind of everything covered. Looks like he was running a cover one man. We just wait for them to break the other way. But again, he can get outside the pocket if need be. And then the throw on the run, run, 86, not that bad. It's holding up for me for what I need. I'm not doing anything too crazy, as long as you get your feet somewhat planted. And again, we're hitting the seams on this one. These cover 3 ones where you've got to get that guy streaking down the seam, and you've got to put that in there right on time. So he hits that one, and I believe I do hit that one again coming up in the game. Roll out there. Unfortunately, I take a sack on that, but he doesn't drop the ball. The carry holds up again on that one. And then we got that C route out there. I like to run that one from last year. So we're getting a mid-range sideline pass in there, and again, right where I want it. And there's that seam. Same thing, just over and over again, man. For me, for what I do, as long as you can, run some stuff to get guys open, I mean, just have some plays designed that get people open. He's gonna put the ball exactly where you need. So far, it's pretty much. I was running Elway the whole time before this, and he did okay, but it didn't really blow me away. It's just he was all there was. So with what I'm doing with it, this guy's the best around. They did put the Cutler out, and I wasn't as impressed. And there we go again with that. That play is just nasty, isn't it? There, but I say the Cutler coming out. I bought Stafford day 1. I was kind of worried about that, but he ended up not being as good. And impressive performance. This is one of those things they added into the game, man. And, if you're one of those people who are believing in possibly, equalizer, whatever you want to call that stuff, that could possibly be a bad sign, man. I've heard people going on losing streaks after that, but I buy into it a little bit. I think it is a factor in the game, but it's not something that could never be overcome anyway. If you're going to beat somebody or someone you're playing against not great, they're not going to all of a sudden be better, make the right calls. Come down on this one, and at the end here, we're going to hit War again. So, on some of the blitzes, some of the fast passes you got to get out. He's really good at that, man. So, that's one area that he's really stood out for me. That I probably am able to take even less sacks with him just because of that. The release is good enough. And there, I'm kind of putting one right there where it needs to be. The defender hits it out, but again, the pass is where it needs to be. Get a quick slant out there on Ward. This guy, I believe in this one, was running just straight man. Everything man is what he's running. And for some reason, he got a weird breakout there on my RB. So I decided to launch this one up, and he puts it where only my guy can get that. Unfortunately, I think this is Martavis Bryant don't hold on to it, but hey, so I'll get Marshall coming around, checking down there. So any of that mid stuff, not going to be an issue. Right there, this guy, he runs the big blitz on that play again, and we are able to get that on an out route, get that out. He pretty much had an all out, zero coverage sort of thing in there. And again, any of this other stuff is going to be simple. I mean, if you're running screens, any of this outside flat stuff, everyone, you're fine there, obviously, with most guys. But that mid stuff right there, like you just seen right there, Calvin scored on. That's where I need my guys to be on point. And of course, on that play. Now, that one of those plays like that, any of that deep stuff right there, catching traffic holds, right there, he puts it again. That window right there is very tight. I normally don't run that one like that in man coverage, but I knew I can get that pass lead and that bullet in there before somebody jumps it. So that's stuff that I cannot get with a lot of the other quarterbacks. So that's why we've now finally got somebody at a different level as far as the pocket guys goes. And again, right on the money there. I do hold on to it that time. Martavis holds on to that one. And again, we're running this one deep, and for some reason, I wanted the first receiver out there, and he was covered. I thought I could get that one to go out there, and have some time left on the clock. But we get back in this one, and that wasn't his fault. Whatever. That wasn't Stafford's fault. But either way, man, thanks for checking this out. I highly recommend them. I mean, if you're a pocket guy, it's not even close. He's the best guy in the game right now. As good as it's going to get for you. So thanks for checking this out, guys. Try and get some more reviews here. Get back on that wagon soon enough, man. But check y'all next time.